Rummage through abandoned profiles of an old PC to unravel an inherited mystery. What secrets hide in this eerie adventure of cryptic games and outdated software? Who was using this computer and what happened to them? All this leads to one simple question. Is Desktop Explorer worth your time? Well, we are going to play the demo here. Now, the demo has killed my PC. The presentation here is really good, but for some reason, this display mode is like just destroying my PC. So I'm happy for everything else to be on there, but this full screen thing ain't gonna work. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Yeah, running the game in full screen there was just killing everything. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe that is a me problem, but hopefully that's something they can fix for the final version of the game. I'll turn the volume up. For some reason, all these indie games, the demos, they all have like half volume for some reason. But anyway, Desktop Explorer, an interface mystery adventure. I saw this on one of the Summer Games Fests. I can't remember which one I saw it on. One of the Summer Games Fest shows. And it is actually being picked up by Outer Sloth. They're one of the publishers, of course. Inner Sloth created Among Us, became really popular through the pandemic in 2020. And then they're now using that revenue to publish other indie games through a subsidiary called Outer Sloth. So the developer here is Reoccurring Dream, and I believe this is their first game. And this is actually going to be released, and it says it's going to be released on the 17th of July, which is 3 weeks away. So we are very close to release, but I am very excited about what we've seen here, or at least in the trailers. Let's dive into the demo so we can see what this is all about. I guess I probably should give some kind of content warning that the developers do warn of themes of depression, suicide, trauma, PTSD, self-harm, family grief, and mild depictions of gore. So if we see any of that, I apologize. This game apparently is pretty fucked up. Now, this looks cool, but it is a horror game. So just something to bear in mind here. Admin, password is admin. Aww. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, Halibut has no password, so we're going to log into Halibut. Task list, replace the mouse, buy speakers, connect to the internet. Ethernet port is completely broken. Check Chronolog software. We can at least do that. There is also an OpenMe. I'm curious about that one. Chronolog. Welcome to the Chronolog. Select an entry to read its contents or create a new one. To get started, happy journaling. For the brightest lass in the 7 seas, every day it becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods. And I'll recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There is a strange program on Desktop Explorer. It's inside the OpenMe folder. Okay, that's what we're talking about. The password for this is your nickname. It's all related to the disappearance of someone that I cared about. In this computer, you will find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to end this letter with a poem. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Okay. So we now know who Guppy is. Based on what that said then, we know that Guppy... Oh, I have to write a new entry. So I just wrote this. I'm Guppy. Guppy's detective log. Today was the last day before my uncle left for ICU. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was sad in the first place. This is his computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me and I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is all about. The password for the folder, Uncle Hal, was the only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. Alright, so we know that the password for this is Guppy. There we are. We got Desktop Explorer, installing that one. Now, what's really interesting is this is very similar to another game that is also coming out called Hack 95. They are also a kind of desktop themed puzzle game, but this one seems a lot more horror focused than Hack 95. Hack 95 is kind of more like an RPG, whereas this game seems to be much more horror themed. But we also have a Clippy style character here, Pizarro. Thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend, Pizarro. I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? Are you sentient? Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. So let's see what we're working with. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. This is a puzzle. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy though. Also, submenus are your friends. Oops, I just skipped that. Who knows what you might find? Okay. These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Oh my god. Be creative and have fun. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Now, this could be really scary, actually. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Thank you very much, Pizarro, you weirdo. So we open Desktop Explorer. Read me. How do we have to expand it? Oh, God. If a password is given to you through text, it will be presented in the following format, password. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You'll have to deduce some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all of its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a Desktop Explorer? I don't know anything about a cave, but I will take your word for it. So here's a prologue. Go in. Puzzle 1, go in. And then there's some images here. If you ever need a system tip, just click on the light bulb icon. Okay, that's your hint system, essentially. So we have a puzzle. Okay, we don't know the password yet. So we have two images. We have a cave and a hand. And I'm guessing that this is going to tell me the story. You're lost. You find yourself between the sea and the lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of a beach that you've never been on before. Aside from your wits and your senses, you bear only a small compass which has been damaged in a fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks to be the entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it, and you assume it's the cave name of Fortuna. Okay, so that seems simple. The password then is going to be Fortuna. Ah, we have music now. Oh, this is moody. I like this. Now, I don't want to interrupt the video for too long, so I want to keep this short and sweet. The week of July the 20th is going to be our annual charity event in support of St. Columba's Hospice here in Edinburgh, Scotland. The week's going to start on the 20th of July with a 12-hour VPW wrestling stream. It's going to have music challenges, wrestling quizzes, and we're going to be playing games that we have never played before on the channel, as well as completing many challenges, and if I fail those challenges, there will be punishments involved. This is my first time doing something like this, so I'm very excited and I want you guys to participate as well. So I hope to see you there, but the fun doesn't stop there. On Tuesday the 21st of July, we are doing an improv stream. Now, if you know anything about me, I have been doing improv comedy this year, and I want to spread the love and joy that I have of improv comedy with you guys. So we're going to be doing a short stream for just a little bit of fun, some games, and you're going to see some really unexpected improvisational moments. It's going to be crazy. That then leads us to Friday the 24th of July. This will be the first day of the Docking 93 2026 charity stream, again in support of St. Columba's Hospice. They're going to have 12 hours again of challenges, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to be there as well as the master of ceremonies, essentially, as the director. So I will certainly be there behind the desk, making sure everything's running smoothly, and there will be many, many times when I'm on front of the camera, perhaps also taking part of the challenges. That fun will also continue into the 25th and 26th of July. So basically, to run it down, that week on the 20th, we've got a VPW 12-hour stream. On the 21st, you've got an improv stream. On the 24th, 5th, and 6th, you've got 3 days of me and Docky 93 doing some insane shiz. We're going to share a lot more about the event closer to the time, and we hope to see you there. Puzzle 2 then. We have to find the password for that one. Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. When dusk surrounds me, Inanna lights my path. So Inanna is probably the password. But there are more pictures here. So there is an inside of a cave and a torch. Interesting. I don't know how to investigate these images yet, so I'm going to ignore them for now, and we'll just literally just go like that. Inanna. That was very simple. It's not going to be this simple the whole time. I guarantee it's not going to be this simple the whole time. We have 2 stories here. Oh, I accidentally skipped the animation. Oh, you can see the source code. Oh, interesting. Okay, after barely pronouncing the name you read, Inanna, I guess, the tip of the stick you were holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold the torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you press onto a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes and writings scattered on it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. You read, "Answer quickly and answer proud, oh solve my riddle and say it loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I used my nose. The rest is lost within the paper's folded format." Is that the password then? Format? You wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows. But therein lies the answer. So what was that? Format. I guess I'll try format. That's probably not right though. That's not right. Let's see what this says. I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts. So today I will write one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived angler trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with a honey hole. We filled the boat so fast that the old walleye started singing again, and when we got home, we toasted with a pap and baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. Interesting. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes, the angler trio lives on. So there is quite the mystery going on here. I'm going to try walleye. That's not the password then. So the password is going to be narrow tunnel. Shall we maybe explore more as we go on? So there's no way to view any source code here. Is there anything else? Family photos. Oh, the angler trio. Look at that. Oh, I wonder if that's maybe the passcode. 04-1997. 04-1997. That would be so cool. Big catch. 4-16-98. Oh, so was that? That's definitely 97. Okay. Don't forget. Oh, we don't know who that is. But they have 3 icons on their necklace. Pretty cool. Okay, so we got family photos, scans, we got medical scans, and an adoption form. Oh, maybe Guppy's adopted. We have a diploma for stuff. It's kind of hidden, so you can't really see what it is. That's fine. Medical scans, though, is probably quite depressing. Some prescription documentation, pamphlet for dissociative amnesia. Oh, yeah, I've got a feeling this guy, our captain, perhaps was suffering from some form of dementia or amnesia or not fun stuff, I presume. Insurance, and that's some insurance documentation, perhaps. Getting that all sorted before he maybe passed away. I don't know. So he did keep lists for himself, which is a smart thing to do when you are, if you are losing your memory. I keep many lists. I feel this person's pain. Maybe not the amnesia part, but I definitely keep myself quite a lot of notes. Interesting. I'm sure this will come in very interesting. Walleye. That's what we were talking about earlier in the notes. We also have list. I feel like I made my bed, I ate my breakfast, brushed my teeth at night. Yep. These are clearly lists that were created to help the person, remember things, to do things. I'm curious though, do these have a date on them? Oh, they do have a date. Interesting. So we could probably pinpoint I made my bed, but missing the A, and there's nothing else on there. Interesting. So yeah, I wonder if you can, we can track the dates on these by checking the dates on their web surfer. Now this has no internet connection, so there won't be anything on here to see. Only displaying cached information if available. So there may be cached websites on here that we need to look at. Okay, let's go back to this puzzle then. A narrow tunnel. So it needs to be something on here. You wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows. But there lies the answer. A nose? No. Answer quickly and answer proud. Solve my riddle, say it loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it, I use my nose. Like a dog? Dog? I garden the flowers with my hose. Like a person who waters, like a gardener? Pizarro, help. And that's what you're here for. Oh, he's supposed to help me if I click the light bulb icon. He ain't helping me here. No? System tip. If a window has the resize icon in the bottom right corner, it means you can click to drag and resize it. I know that. Okay, talk to me then. Did you know Pizarro was the name of a famous explorer? Hold on a second. Are you the password? No. Oh man, I'm probably being really silly here. After barely pronouncing the name that you read, Inaru, or whatever it was, you now hold the torch. Answer quickly and answer proud, or solve my riddle and say it loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. I use my nose. I don't know what that means. Maybe these games are not for me. Oh. Oh. Word wrap. Like, open this right up. There's lots of characters at the top. Oh. It's an elephant. Eliphas? Eliphas? Oh, wow. That is cool. I didn't even think to scroll that up, but the word wrap allowed me to see this image. Good to know. Don't you love riddles? Keep it up. Thanks, man. Okay, so detective memories. As you solve the riddle, after folding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty and closed space within the cavern, and it seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. You think there are no lines on these cave walls. Detective or not, what am I supposed to do? This is definitely checking the source code. On your left, you notice that a wall is thinner than the others with the word salve inscribed on it. Okay, so this is definitely something to do with the source code, right? We're going to have to look in the source code for this one. So let's see what the source code says. On your left, you notice that a wall is thinner than the others. The word salve is inscribed on it. So salve must be the key word, salve. Okay, so we now have a left door, a right door, and an error file. Could not be opened because the contents are corrupted. So, watching all those detective shows has definitely paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's wall has revealed it to be different from all the others. A light push is all that is needed for it to crumble. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you and the largest one in front. Below the central door, there is a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. Ah, there we are. You barely make out the words. An image is worth 1,000 words. So there's an IMG. There's an image file somewhere in here. So, oh, I think I've seen this in the trailer. That the runes, if you put them together, rename it. Rena Met. Of course, rename it. Oh, right. So maybe I need to rename to image. Oh, interesting. Every lock obeys Hortonus. This is kind of creepy. We didn't even have to experience the door. As you open it, you see a wall with a rune inscription. Yeah, I guess we don't need to read these because we already now know the answer for this is Portonus. Oh, no, it's not. I spelled it wrong. Portonus. What great imagination you have. Great work. You reshape the key and reveal its image. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber like a closet is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name?" You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words? Well, first off, here we are. They didn't write their name on the wall, but still you feel as if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings are. So is the password author? Or do I need to find who the author is? I can't do anything with the image, but it's very creepy. So can't do anything with that. Here is a notepad. My doctor suggested that I write this line by line, so here I go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. Well, that's unfortunate. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. Oh dear. I saw his face and his body engulfed in fire. That thing didn't look like my big brother. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How is that for amnesia? Oh, Jesus. I mean, that's some trauma right there, huh? I mean, maybe the password is author? No? Okay. So, we know that the... if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings is. The author. So we have a few people, right? We know a few people. I don't know. I guess, is this the cave of... Is this the same cave that the brother died in? In which case, it could be... it could be one of the names, right? So, yeah, what is... What's the application for the... Checking the journal? Don't need to look through this ever again. Oh, it's click on that icon. Don't you love computers? Beep boop. Okay. Well, weirdo. There's no internet connection. How do I... Am I being stupid? How do I go back to my... How do I go back to my notes? Oh, it's Chronologue. That's what it's called. So we've got Guppy, Halibut, Walleye. Halibut. Guppy. Walleye. Okay, so those are the three names that we definitely know. The author. I guess actually we don't know. They said Uncle Hal, right? Or like he has a name. Oh, Halibut, of course. Uncle Hal. No. So who is the author? The rock walls of the compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name." You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Now in the room, you know the only way to forward is call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words? Who is the author behind these etchings? God. Who is the author behind the scratching wall? I guess I can go back to some of those runes, right? We can have a look at some of the runes. Fortuna. Detective memory. Says say my name. Dare to say my name. Who would have done that? Storyteller. This is the app that we're using, Storyteller. Click the history button. History. Ah, so these are the websites we've been to before, or he's been to before. Thefiddler.com. The fuck? Guessing, yeah, we can't click on any of those links because they won't work. How to uninstall. What is this? It's like a... Oh, wait, these are his recent searches. CMA clubs, painting contests, artist communities, projects to keep me busy, losing loved one, help groups. How many months baby can eat solid food? What was going on in this guy's life, man? Home improvement, how to stop nightmares, what is Desktop Explorer, and how to uninstall. Okay. We have questchart.com. Oh, interesting. So this is like a Google Maps. These are two people's houses. CMAA. Interesting. So whatever CMAA is, he Googled that. He found that on the Fiddler. CMAA Club. Not sure what that means. And then we got 2 Panopticon Journal. Oh, we might get here. Baby rescued in fire, 1 dead, 3 injured, arson charges dropped. This past Thursday, residents of a small town, Silver Valley in Pierce County, were shocked to find a house fire in the middle of the night. Middle-aged man Hal Waters was arrested by the local sheriff department and was taken into custody as part of a misunderstanding and conflicting information between neighbors. So maybe Hal is our halibut. Amidst the commotion, the soon-to-be recognized as local hero managed to save his 2-year-old niece, Gwen Waters, from the flames. That's the child he was Googling. Walter Waters, the baby's father, tragically died, so that's his brother, Walter. The 3 young men were injured trying to contain the fire. According to authorities, interference from pedestrians made the rescue team's efforts to salvage the home practically impossible. We need to remember to stay calm and always leave the heroic act to professionals. George Flower. Okay, I'm gonna try Walter. No. I thought maybe this was like supernatural. Maybe Walter, maybe somehow back from the dead. Maybe wrote that shit on the wall. Oh dear. Oh dear. Residents of City of Gold Peak demand the state's governor to take action after another instance of suicide has taken place this year. Emmett Sounder was found hanged in his bedroom after a wellness check was requested by neighbors that same night. No other family members were harmed, and this constitutes the 47th account of self-harm death in Gold Peak this year. That is insane. I don't know if it's a public health issue or an economic issue or whatever, but something needs to be done as soon as possible. People are desperate. Gold Peak citizen Manuel B. Faust. Saunders' family did not comment on the matter. That's interesting. But why was he looking at that? Why was he reading that? Okay, so I don't think we're any closer to finding out who the don't think we're any closer to finding out who wrote these scribbles on the wall. Interesting. Okay, I'm not even gonna pretend like I figured this one out. I went to the Steam community to see if anyone else had issues with this one. And again, this is like an obvious thing, but I was thinking author of like somebody who wrote something or just an author. But it wasn't. It is the author, but it's the author of the file. So MMTT is the answer to who is the author of the picture. Interesting. MMTT. There we are. You really have to think out the box for this game, and I kind of appreciate that, to be fair. Like, it is really cool. I just wish I had the brain power to properly figure that out myself. And maybe I will. Let's see if we can do the next one. I mean, we've made it this far, right? So it's not like I'm completely Stupid. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, maybe the text is going to elaborate on this more. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly as you open them again, and in front of you as the darkest passes so far. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm while everything else is completely lost in darkness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from your stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Well, I'm also going to check this. Concentrate on your field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. So, something in the view tab? Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. No, zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Very creepy face as well. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you are barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. As you take your first step towards it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. The music is very creepy. What does the source code say? Nothing. Okay, so it's not going to be... Zooming doesn't seem to do anything. Can we... Oh, you can set different backgrounds. That's kind of cool. Oh. Okay. These are real things. These are the real settings. I don't want to mess with them too much. There is also, interestingly, there is actually a screensaver. I wonder if that's going to come into effect at some point. Okay. So, I was looking for like a way to zoom in on maybe these pictures, but there's no way to zoom in. Shortly after you doubt yourself, your vision becomes devoid. You feel more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Now, it does say there's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. Concentrate on your field of view. So I've made it bigger, and I'm going to zoom in. It doesn't seem to work. Oh. I know you see me. I know you saw me. And it's a picture of something? Wait, who's the author? Desktop Explorer. Huh. Okay. 8:13 is the correct time, by the way. That's the wrong date though. Does this image change on whether you zoom in? No. I know you saw me. That's creepy as fuck. Now, there are capital letters in there. Would it be really silly to try putting capital letters in? So N, U, I think A-W, me. No. I know you saw me. I did see you. I'm seeing you right here on my fucking desktop. You're creepy as hell. I'm not sure what this picture is. I'm not sure how to... Like, I'm not sure if there's a way to like zoom in on this picture, you know? Hold on. You feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden. Hidden files? Oh my god. Are there hidden files in other? No, there's not. Oh my god. Okay. So we found some hidden files then. That's crazy. Okay, heightened senses. The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing little details in the walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. Nothing in the source code. In the engraved warning. Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. So that's going to be our password. Cassandra. Jesus, this game is complicated. Okay, so we have a stalagmite formation with letters on these rocks. Let's see. The next thing is actually there's no locked file. You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene, a calm and lighted room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. This short break soothes your anxiety and you continue on. Okay, so we just continue on. But there's a dead end. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you are convinced that there is something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can absolutely be certain there is no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do, you hear a loud thunk fall far off behind in the cave. Huh. And anything? Oh. The stalagmite formation must have a purpose. We think it does. And it sounded like it might have come from the entrance. Huh. Well, here is a little, like a rune. Hold on, I'm going to check for hidden files. No hidden files. No hidden files. If it's at the beginning, we need to go to the beginning. Whoa. Wait, what happened to the puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. Yeah. No escape. So we've got a kind of squiggly lines on the top right. The torch image was already there, and stuck STP. Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen, and it's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into this new landscape. Huh. Your senses tell you there's something hidden here because you've seen the stalagmites before. Do we need to do hidden files? Yeah. Cool. So the icons that we've seen before don't relate to these. Unless, is there a way for me to know which, is there a way for me to know which letter lines up with which symbol? I don't think I've seen anything that tells me which symbol goes with which letter. Because look, we've got this rune, this tree rune, we've got a leaf, and I think I saw another one, right? The 2, 3, the little E icons. Oh, there's something in the bin. Oh, I put that there. Okay. So how can I discover That's the thing. I just want to discover what these icons mean. There was a picture of someone. Whoa. Can't open documents. File outside cave was not found. Stuck until puzzle solved. Huh. Exception from Plybus? Okay. Is that the answer? Plybus? Probably not. Plybs? That was me trying to access my documents. I can't actually access my documents or my downloads because I'm stuck in this cave. This is very interesting. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing a large, right? We've got Flatstone M, Flatstone S. I feel like I'm just missing a Flatstone L. Maybe it's not the letters, it's the size, right? So I don't know if there's like, is there like a hidden file somewhere, or maybe not? I have no idea. Unless, do we have hidden files on all of them? We do. Unless this is like Flatstone L. Oh, we can't edit it. Okay. Well, never mind then. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're missing a an L. Like maybe a large, medium, small. But I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. And I can't adjust the sizes here. So I have no idea what to do, I'm afraid. Well, I think it's fair to say that if this piqued your interest, this is going to be your game, right? You're going to want to put this on your wish list to support this game in its development. And for me, I really like this game. I'm so bamboozled by the whole thing. It's so much more complicated, sketchy. Oh, you can draw little things. That's pretty cool. What else have we got in here? Next sum? Calculator. Huh. Yeah, I find this game really interesting, but I have no idea how to do this exactly. So I think this is it for me. If you are able to continue further than I can, then please let me know in the comments down below. If you want to support this game even more, then put it on your wish list and get potentially spooked the same way that I have. But this is going to be us for today. Thank you very much for watching. This game looks awesome, and it is, of course, worth your time. This is definitely going to be one to watch. But that's going to be us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.